right, everybody, Joe Van Doren here, and welcome to our Virtues Pick for this Monday morning. We're very happy to be here with you, and we have a great word, a virtue that we can appreciate very deeply, and that is grace. So let's read the description first, then we'll talk about it a little bit. Grace is our connection to the divine, a sense that we are loved and provided for in all circumstances. It is opening ourselves to bounty. Grace inspires us to give unconditional love to others. When we are gracious and elegant, others are drawn to our company. With grace, we can turn every communication and relationship into a thing of beauty. We grow in grace when we treat others with dignity, kindness, and exquisite courtesy, and whenever we forgive. As we connect deeply with grace, we become the presence of grace to others. So what a beautiful virtue that is, right? And one that I certainly can appreciate from this viewpoint. What I have seen for myself is that the more that I am connected to the universe, to the source, to the divine, the more I have that connection, which is only through grace, the more it does open me up, not just to an abundance of material things, but to an abundance of love, to an abundance of connection with other people, to an abundance of relationships, to an abundance of everything that makes us feel joyful, that makes us feel good, that makes us feel happy, all those things in life that really just make life worth living. And so recognizing that we have that connection, and recognizing that we have that blessing, it makes it so much more incumbent upon us to practice those things ourselves with others, and to recognize the dignity of others, to recognize their beauty, to recognize their virtues inside of them, just as grace, or the source of life, the divine, the universe, recognizes everything that's good about us. And what a great feeling that is, right? And so having this connection and having this knowledge, it really opens up the opportunities for us to give to others something that we've been given very freely. And so when we think about this virtue of grace, it really does show up in our attitude towards ourselves, because we certainly wouldn't be negative with ourselves. It shows up in our attitude with others, because we wouldn't be negative with them. Our actions with them are going to be far more forgiving and merciful, and acknowledgments of all the good things that are in them. And it allows us to move about in life in a way that is inviting to other people to come and to share with us. So it's just a reminder. It's like for me anyway, it's like reverence. It's a reminder to us to be aware that we have this wonderful blessing. So that's my thoughts about that. But the real big question is how do we help our children develop this practice of grace? How do we help them to develop that virtue within them? Well, first we recognize that they have it within them already. They have an innate desire to have a connection, a spiritual connection that is true for everybody. And so when we recognize that they have it within them already, then it opens up the possibilities for us to share with them our own stories, right? And to share with them how to develop it. And it might be with meditation, it might be with being out in nature, there's like a whole number of things that we can do with our children that opens them up to the idea that we are loved by something greater than us. And there's nothing better than that, I don't think, anyway. So practice grace, because when we do, we are indeed giving everything back that we have received. The unconditional love, the forgiveness, the mercy, the kindness, the demonstration of dignity towards us, the recognition of our own nobility, all of these things. It's just absolutely beautiful. So those are my thoughts today about grace. And today I'll be thinking about that as I go through my day. And I encourage you to do the same. And so until next time, when we get back together tomorrow morning, keep practicing the virtues and the 4 C's of successful families. And that is clarity, communication, consistency, and community. Until next time.